Kizzy gang, stand up. Yes, sir. Gang. Clutch double O and name time on agent. Yeah, I know we do our third video. This ain't nothing new. Yo, check it out. We got a good ass video today. This motherfucker say Bobo exposed the secret to stopping Wembanyama. Now this is a good thing. This nigga Wembanyama think he all that cause this nigga tall as fuck. I guarantee you if he wasn't tall and motherfucking average height 6 foot or motherfucking 5'11" or some shit, nigga, you would not be scoring half of them buckets. The only reason why you scoring buckets is because you tall like motherfucking Slender Man mixed with a damn giraffe. Like slender giraffe. Giraffe slender. Face ass. You know what I'm saying? I be tired of watching this nigga highlights. Every time I see him, bro, nigga shooting threes. Nigga motherfucking taking like 2 steps inside the motherfucking mid-range area and dunking shit. Like, bro, woohoo, you can dunk, you can do this and that. Yeah, say if you have regular average height, see if you can dunk and shit like that again. That shit'll get sent back by LeBron. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to hear no debate. Like, LeBron is the top tier GOAT. 40,000 points. I don't care if somebody say, oh, MJ better. Oh, motherfucking Kawhi Leonard or Kyrie Irving. No. Yes, they are good players, but they are not better than LeBron. Just get this man his props already. Like, by the time Steph Curry better than, did Steph Curry drop 40,000 points? No. Nowhere near. I think Curry is at like 20,000 or something like that. 25,000. He got some catching up to do. Like, there's no comparison. The GOAT talk has been over. Once LeBron hit that 40,000 mark, that's when it been over.
The Bol
Bol versus Wembanyama.
versus Victor Wembanyama debate was one of the shortest in NBA history. I know, it sounds crazy that people greatest rookies in NBA history to a 5th year player who has more DNPs than games started this season. But this really was a conversation, and at the beginning of the season, Hall of Famers were saying this.
He's never seen a guy like Wembanyama. Yes, you have. His name is Bobo.
And I think he's better than Victor Wembanyama or whatever his name is.
The only ball that NBA is competing with is Minute.
Yeah, exactly. Like, bro, look at this shit.
Wembanyama or whatever his name is.
The ball that Wemby is.
Y'all see that? This nigga took like 2 steps already, bro. Why are you jumping? Like, you being extra at this point. You don't even gotta fucking jump. Just put your motherfucking hand up and throw the ball in the ring. You over here jumping and shit. What if you land on somebody's back?
Competing with is Minute, who, fun fact, is the only rookie in NBA history to average more blocks than Victor is right now. His son, Bol, was supposed to face off against the #1 pick for the first time November 4th, 2023. This game was Wembanyama's first great NBA performance. He had 38 points and 10 rebounds and led his team to victory against one of the most stacked teams in basketball. Bol in the same game played 0 minutes. And very quickly, the "what can Wemby do that Bol can't" crowd had gone real quiet. until the San Antonio Spurs rematched the Phoenix Suns March 23rd, 2024. This time, not wanting to get cooked by Wemby again, Suns pulled out their unit. Bol played just as many minutes as Wemby. The two went head to head, and you'd be surprised to see who came out on top. Now if you think the Wemby-Chet matchups were personal, then you'll love this one. Bol said this about Wemby. Yeah, this game was crazy. Wemby had 13 points.
They really do. Niggas be D-riding over Wemby because the nigga tall as shit. And they think he's some type of next NBA prospect, the motherfucking NBA legend in the making. Like, shut up. Like, bro, this nigga just started. Like, I guarantee if he played 3 seasons, he not even gonna last all 3. Niggas gonna be clamping his ass up. I'm telling you, like, every time this nigga plays somebody, just learn his movement. Eventually he's going to be stopped, and there's going to be nothing he can do about it.
Points. Bol matched that with 13 of his own. Wemby rebounds. Bol had 4. Wemby had a block. Bol had a block too. Wemby shot 71%. Bol shot 80%. Wemby shot 50% from free. Bol shot 100% from free. Wemby had 5 turnovers. Bol had 0. And guess who got the W? I'm not joking. Bol actually outplayed Wemby in real life. And in this,
there you go. Bol is better than fucking Wembanyama. Weak ass. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to be comparing niggas, and I done already said Bol better than Wembanyama. Everybody just think Wembanyama nice cause he doing this to short ass people. But when it's somebody his own height, he can't do that. That shit getting clamped up. That shit getting clamped up every time when he play against Bol. I need to make that nigga a starter, I swear. I made Wembanyama a starter. Make Bol a starter. Man, y'all niggas easy.
this video, we're gonna break it down how it happened. I watched this game on NBA League Pass, and I'm gonna give away a free League Pass code so one of you guys can watch every playoff game for free. No, this isn't paid promo, I just want to give back. Subscribe to the channel to enter, and I'll pick a winner at 200k subs. So the game starts, and Yusuf Nurkic is the starting center, robbing us of a generational jump ball. Don't worry, we did get to see that later. Wembanyama started this game off sloppy. He had 2 turnovers in the opening 2 minutes and was a little undisciplined defensively, but eventually Wemby settled into the game. On this play right here, you can see Wemby doesn't even need to box out. He's a rebound magnet. He brings the ball up the floor, passes to Vassell, who smartly lets the defender close him out before lobbing it back inside to Wemby for an effortless alley-oop finish. KD was trying his best on defense. After
Y'all heard it best. That nigga said effortless, meaning you don't have to jump. But if it was somebody his size, he gonna have to jump, and that shit ain't gonna go in.
is a long skinny 7-footer, but Durant's a garden gnome next to Victor. On this play, KD made him work. Wemby had some trouble shaking him, but he was able to get to the line and get some easy points. On this play, you see Wembanyama matched up with Durant on the perimeter. He splits 2 defenders, baits Brad Beal a steal with a low dribble, then just lifts the ball over Durant's head, lets him blow by into a steal with a low dribble, then just lifts the ball over Durant's head, lets him blow Beal into a matched up with Durant on the perimeter. He splits 2 defenders, baits Brad Beal into a steal with a low dribble, then just lifts the ball over.
Bro, this nigga carry, bruh. Nigga took 3 steps. No wonder why he be scoring that shit. They don't never call these damn fouls on this nigga. Next time they need to check his ass for carrying. Nigga love to carry. That nigga gonna carry that motherfucker back to Canada or something.
Durant's head, lets him blow by and finishes easily inside. Wemby covers so much distance when he steps he can get from the perimeter easily inside. Wemby covers so much distance when he steps he's out travelling. What happened was saw 36.
That first play was travel. Nigga traveled to a motherfucking sit go and back.
Showed Kevin Durant getting work defensively. It was in their best interest to preserve his energy for offense and put ball on Wemby. And this changed the game. The first thing I noticed right away is how small Bol looks next to Wembanyama. Remember, Bol is listed at 7'2". This man is taller than 99.9% of the world's population, and yet Wemby has a good 2-3 inches on him. We can't ignore the difference in size either. If you knew nothing about basketball and someone showed you this picture and asked to point out the 5-year vet and 20-year-old rookie, you'd think Wemby had been in the NBA for years and Bol was the teenager coming into the league. Bol looks way skinnier than Wemby, and that shouldn't be the case. I don't know if that says more about Wemby's commitment and work ethic in the gym, or Bol's lack of effort at the weight room. Probably a bit of both, and that's why two players of such similar profile are on such different trajectories. But this is the part of the game I want to focus most on, when Bol and Wemby were in the game at the same time, and particularly when Wemby was being guarded by Bol defensively. Bol didn't duck the assignment, he immediately picked up Wembanyama, and on back-to-back possessions, Bol forced the ball out of Victor's hands, which is by the way the best way to beat the Spurs. Let someone else other than Victor take the shot and you'll probably win. We're 70 games in the season, the record doesn't lie. Eventually Victor had enough. We're 70 games into the season, the record doesn't lie.
Damn, they 16 and 56. Nigga, y'all is not getting no ring. Y'all done got Victor Wembanyama and thought y'all was finna get a ring with that nigga. That nigga only could do so much. That's probably about the only player on that team that scored some buckets. Like, who was the rest of the niggas?
Eventually Victor had enough. He was sizing up Bol on the perimeter, used the double screen to get Bol off of him, and set up a matchup with Eubanks, who he took to the cleaners with this spin move and lovely finish. As we know though, Wemby is competitive. We all saw him try to murder Chet, so best believe he wanted to make a statement against Bol too. On this play he demands the ball on the right wing. No screens, no plays, straight ISO. Wemby tries to wrong foot Bol with the jab towards the baseline, then tries to cross him back inside. He loses control of the ball, and although we all saw it hit his foot, the ref said it came off Wemby last, meaning technically he turned the ball over. On the other side of the ball, we see Bol run from the baseline to get open on the low block. He's fouled and went 1 for 2 at the line. The next offensive possession for the Spurs, Wemby wanted his lick back. He faced
Aveeno Wash and Lotion, locked in 2 times the more.
I'm guessing this the steals that went back to back.
Faced off with Bol again, this time inside arc. Smart footwork allowed him to get past Bol, who did initiate contact trying to contain him. The refs called a foul that Bol wasn't too happy about. Victor heard what he said and took it personally. He gets the ball again on the perimeter. He rises up as if he's going to shoot over him. An undisciplined Bol took the bait, left his feet, and allowed Wemby to drive inside, who didn't finish the play. He turned it over again. But you gotta remember, Wemby gets superstar treatment. So for some reason, the refs decided to give us exactly what we all wanted to see. A Wembanyama Bol jump ball. Quickly, I want you to guess who wins. Yeah, you're crazy if you said ball. Ain't nobody beating Wemby in a jump ball. Because of the jump ball is out of the picture on this play defensively. Wemby sees he has a mismatch with Bradley Beal, takes full advantage and drains this free ball off the dribble. This time it was Ball's chance to respond, and after nearly 24 seconds of Bradley Beal dribbling the air out the ball, he dumps it off to Ball at the last second, who swishes a floater in the lane. Great improvisation from the Suns here, and Ball did really well to make himself an option moving without the ball on this play. It was right back the other way on defense. On this play, Wemby has his back to the basket at the left elbow. Everyone knows he's gonna get the ball. Ball showed here that he actually does have a defensive IQ, anticipates the pass, deflects the ball and almost gets a steal. Again, as you see here, Ball's off-ball defense denies Wemby the room to drive, leaving Wemby with no choice but to hand it off to Wesley in the corner, who knocked down a wide open shot. Now before you call Ball lazy for not contesting, Wesley going into this game was shooting 7% from the 3-point line this season. Funnily enough, Ball disrespected his range again later in the game and was punished for it a second time. Unfortunately, Wemby came out of the game on the next play, and this was the last we got to see of the two players on the court at the same time. As for their matchup individually, Ball did a great job containing Wemby. Victor had several opportunities to make a highlight play on Ball. He was trying and never got one. He never scored a single point on Ball's head. And Ball coming into the game and slowing down Victor Wembanyama when the Suns already had a bit of a lead, them to turn this into a blowout. Anytime Wemby scored when Ball was in the game was whenever Ball wasn't guarding him. The game plan's very simple. You stop Wembanyama, you win the game. And Ball did a heck of a job stopping Wembanyama, who by the way did have some great plays in the game. Here he showcases his alien playmaking ability.
Like I said, the only person that scores on that team is Wembanyama. Like, other niggas shooting 7% from the 3-point line, and you got this nigga Wemby taking all the shots and shit. Of course that nigga gonna get locked up.
In the pick and roll, wrapping this ball around the defenders to find Trey Jones. I know when people talked about a Wemby Trey pick and roll, didn't envision the giant being the primary ball handler. But here we are seeing it in real life. Speaking of playmaking, on this play, Wemby races out as the furthest man ahead in transition and is smart enough to anticipate the give and go with Sohan, who keeps running and passes over the defense, giving an easy layup to his teammate. The chemistry goes both ways, because on this play, it's Sohan returning the favour to Wemby, who emphatically threw down a dunk. Thing is, we all know what Wemby can do offensively. We see his highlights every other night. But I hope that you notice that none of...
Like, bro, his dunks don't even count as posterizers. Like, bro, you barely got to jump. So, like, the fuck?
those plays from this game I just showed you, he was being guarded by Ball. He was nowhere to be seen, but he's about to be seen now, because we're going to take a look at some of his offensive plays in this game. Right here, Ball comes off from the wing, gets himself an inch with the hezi and crosses into a mid-range jumper from the elbow, which he knocked down notably. On this play, we see Ball step into a three off the dribble in transition.
Like, look at this. Nigga's nice as fuck. Why is he not a starter?
Shooters are not supposed to be doing this, and this wasn't his only three. This time he's the last man up the court trailing the ball handler. He puts the ball on the floor, one dribble, and hits a high arcing free ball from pretty deep. If you didn't believe in his range and shot making, now one of...
Man, if you don't know about his 3-point shooting by now, then you must don't watch college basketball. Y'all need to go back and watch Ball college highlights.
The things we talk about with Wemby that separates him from Ball is his playmaking. Well, on this play, Ball showcased a bit of playmaking of his own. He moves off the ball to get open, gets to the elbow, rises up as if he's about to shoot, the last minute finding his teammate in the paint for an easy layup. That's a high IQ play for Ball that he's capable of doing that we want to see more of. Another thing we want to see more of is his defense and rim protection. His dad averaged 5 blocks a game one year. There's no reason Bol should be averaging less than a block per game. Not at 7'2" when he can do stuff like this. Bol shows off weak side help defense. Dominic Barlow does a nice move in the lane, thinks he's got an easy hook shot, and Bol comes out of nowhere and blocks the shot. Defensively, Bol was definitely motivated by the Wemby assignment, but that doesn't mean he stopped playing defense when Vic was out of the game. You can see here Bol busts a gut to get back in transition and does a great job altering the shot, forcing what would have otherwise been an easy layup into a difficult reverse. Bol realistically should be a great NBA defender, and for moments in a game he can.
I don't know why these people be thinking they can shoot over these people. Like, bro, don't even try that. Like, your shot would be contested like a motherfucker. That motherfucker could be a motherfucking 30% compared to a motherfucking 90.
Can be, but the reason he's not as impactful as Wemby or Chet is because he doesn't utilize his abilities. You can't teach height and wingspan. Bol should be a presence inside the arc, switching onto guards and protecting the rim. He just needs to buy in, be coachable, and he can make a lot of money in this league. I know you're probably wondering why I didn't show any plays of Bol matching up against Wemby, because Wemby was tasked with guarding the Suns' best players, and that's the difference between the two. I'm not taking anything away from Bol, he had a great game, but he's not Victor Wembanyama, and there are a few plays from
HyperGX is without a doubt the best web browser out there. Now HyperGX,
Man, I don't give a damn if he ain't Wembanyama. Wembanyama just need to find somebody his size so they can motherfucking send that motherfucker back.
two players. Here's the first. He had a great game, but he's not Victor Wembanyama, and there are a few plays from this game that I'm about to show you that highlight the difference between the two players. Here's the first example. A loose ball results in Bol getting an easy look at the basket. At his height, he should be dunking here. I know for a fact Wemby would have, but instead of going through Collins and using his length to finish, Bol tries to rise up over him. He misses the shot, but it's called for a foul. Another play I didn't like was right here. Bol has his back to the basket. He's up against Julian Champagnie, who's only 6'7". Bol has a huge height advantage and doesn't use it. He lazily settles for a predictable fadeaway and misses. Another example in transition. Coast to coast, Bol grabs the rebound off a blocked shot, pushes the pace in transition, looks for the give and go alley-oop. Okay, the pass wasn't great. I'm not blaming Bol for not catching it, but Wembanyama probably turns that into 2 points. Look, I could go on all day about what makes Wembanyama.
The nigga is tall as shit. He don't even have to jump. That's what I'm trying to get at. So of course he gonna score easy ass buckets. That shit like playing in the motherfucking playpen for this nigga. But you see their record though. That record speaks for itself. 16 and 50 something. Nigga, y'all is trash. Like, I'ma just keep it a bean. Like, y'all niggas is trash. If your record is 16 out of 50 something, you're trash. Like, you not getting the ring. I don't care what nobody say. Victor is gonna be one of them people that don't get a ring. He gonna be one of these superstars that don't get a ring. I'm trying to tell you. As long as Steph Curry and LeBron and motherfucking Damian Lillard and Luka in the game, he not winning a ring. And that is a fact. Luka would drop motherfucking 50 on his head if he wanted to. LeBron, he'll drop a quick 40. You know what I'm saying? All these people. Dame probably might break the record and motherfucking drop 100 points in the game on Wemby and shit. Who knows? Who knows? Luka might break the record and score 101 points. But if they somebody break Wilt Chamberlain record, bro, I'd love to see that. Ain't even gonna cap. Somebody need to break the record. Like, how do you, bro? That's what I want to know. How in the hell did they even let him score 100 points? Wilt Chamberlain, a center. Y'all let this man drop 100 points on y'all head. So what was their score? Like what was the times? Them times had to been like 12 minutes in each quarter. Cause ain't no way there was a regular 5-minute quarter.
Wembanyama a better basketball player than Bol? I've done so previously on the channel. This right here will tell you everything he can do that the other can't. But we're past that conversation. I'm not expecting Bol to be Wemby. I'm not expecting him to be Chet. But when people compare the three, the gap shouldn't be so big. Your eyes don't deceive you. Ball shares so many of the same gifts those other two do, yet they are much younger and two of the most dominant centers in the game today. While Bol is nowhere close to that, he's fighting for his NBA career and struggles to get on the court. He should at the very least be a contributing player in an NBA rotation. He has the talent, he has the skill, he has the gifts. Everyone sees his potential, but less and less people are starting to believe he can fulfill it. But what he did prove in this game is that he can match Wembanyama in terms of height and length. We know Wemby's about to take over the NBA, and if he can maybe invent him.
Cap. Wemby is not taking over no NBA. Stop the cap.
Himself into some sort of Wemby stopper, that might be enough to get him paid. I mean, realistically, how many other guys in the league, other than maybe chaps, can say they can go inch for inch with Wembanyama?
What do you mean by that?
On this one occasion, objectively speaking, Bol outplayed Wembanyama. Whether it's the first of many, or last time ever happens, remains to be seen. As fate would have it, the Suns' very next game was going to be against the Spurs again. This time, Wemby had the chance to get his lick back on Bol and decided not to play. Without the motivation from another Wemby matchup, Bol couldn't even outscore Wembanyama, who wasn't playing, and Jeremy Sohan scored the game winner.
Shot clock again. Going to the basket. Sohan for three. Oh my goodness!
And if you watching have been
going to the basket. Sohan for three. Oh my goodness!
And if you watching have made it up to this point in the video,
Sohan for three. Oh my goodness!
And if you watching have made it up to this point in the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel, help us road to 200k. If you want to see more basketball breakdown videos,
I ain't gonna lie, this video is lit. I know what I'm saying. Y'all got my input on why I don't like motherfucking Wembanyama. The nigga is just too cocky, bro. He think he big headed. Like, the nigga think he better than everybody. Pulling up from 3-point range and shit. Like, nigga, play your part. You are a center. They didn't pick you up to be a point guard or a shooting guard. Huh? Kids again, staying dead. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Game. Clutch double and name Tomahawk easy. Yeah, I know we do our third video. This ain't nothing new. Yeah. My damn computer cut off, so now I gotta do that shit again. We out.